device. Sometimes this broadcast might be a little behind what you're actually seeing. So just keep that in mind as you are watching. Don't wait till the last second to run outside if you're inside your RV or your camper or your house. That's the latest here from the firing room. Of course, we'll keep track of that last battery issue. We'll send it back now to Megan and Nicole at the host desk.
Two of them there had to be tethered to the inside of the white room, because obviously now we have detached the white room from the Orion spacecraft.
Yes, that view.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
Can you all hear me good?
Yep. Oh, no,
Confirm
I'm sorry,
if you can hear me well.
An astronaut afraid of heights is actually not uncommon, as we've learned today.
Hello, Ronnie.
Yes,
Thanks
so
for joining.
Again, things proceeding.
Jason, thank you
as we
for
march
joining.
Closer to the opening of our 2-hour launch window.
Can you all hear me well?
Eastern time. Again, the closeout crew just finishing up those last couple of things they have to do before leaving the white room and then leaving the pad, leaving only the 4 Artemis II crew members inside the spacecraft by themselves at the pad.
Yeah, and then we'll be curious to follow the battery issue on the last as well. I think,
Sound is good, 5 by
sometimes
5.
it's just a
Thank you
issue,
for
sometimes
joining.
It's a battery issue, so hopefully they figure that out quickly.
Yeah, so there is a
So
problem that they are facing. There is a standby battery that is not working now.
Talk a little bit more
So
about each of them.
in the next
So we
few
have
minutes,
Artemis II
if that is
commander,
not
Reed
fixed,
Wiseman,
there is
Baltimore
a
native.
possibility
He's actually- you see
that
his feet in
that
that
launch
shot there
is
from
going to
inside
get
Orion.
scrubbed for
He's
today,
been in space once
or
before,
at least
as
for
flight
today,
engineer for
right?
Expedition 41
So
aboard
it's
the
a
International Space Station
very
from
important
May
one.
through November 2014.
So we need to wait
During the
and see
165-day
whether
mission, Reed and his crewmates
that
completed
problem
more than
is how big it
300
is.
Science experiments
So
in
the
areas
battery
like human
temp is not
physiology,
registering,
medicine,
so
physical science, earth science,
that's
as well
not
as
easy.
astrophysics.
So we need to
He
figure
actually
out
set
what's
a
happening there.
milestone for station science by completing a record 82 research hours in a single week. He
Looks
also
good.
served as
Here you
chief of
find.
NASA's
Thank you.
astronaut
Yeah,
office from
we are
December
waiting for
2020
the
to
battery
December
problem to
2022.
fix.
His 2 daughters were out to wave goodbye to him as he made his way to the launch pad. And again, there's Reed's feet. Reed is the one sitting in the seat to the right, closest to our camera there. So looks like he's relaxed by the body language of his feet.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they're kind
Ken
of in
Mars,
a
you're
holding
saying
pattern, if you
Artemis,
will, or a waiting period,
April
so
Fools.
it makes
Yeah,
sense that
we
he's a little
all
bit
have
relaxed.
that
He's
in
also
our head.
kind
So
of just a relaxed person
unfortunately,
in general, he's wicked
well,
smart, but
that's the date they
has a
picked,
demeanor
so
that keeps everybody calm. And
hope
so I
all
think we're seeing
goes
that
well.
here
Let's
today.
see.
And so in this
Let's
shot,
wait,
Reed is the one
see
sitting
how
on
it
the
goes.
left, and to his right,
Thank you
Artemis
for
II pilot
joining.
Victor Glover. NASA selected
I
the
hope that
California
takes
native
off.
as an astronaut in 2013, and at the time he was actually serving as a legislative fellow in the United States Senate.
So this
His
guy,
first trip to
Victor
space,
Glover, got
November
like 4
2020,
daughters.
Pilot of NASA's SpaceX Crew 1 mission. That was the first operational mission of NASA's Commercial Crew program, which resumed launching American rockets from American soil to the International Space Station since the end of the shuttle program. Victor is a U.S. Navy captain and naval aviator who served as a test pilot, racking up more than 3,500 flight hours and more than
Amazing
40
guy, amazing
different
guy.
aircraft.
Yeah,
So
he
again,
got
probably
4
feels pretty at
daughters,
home
so
in the
he
pilot
is
seat
having a
of
wife.
Artemis II.
Yeah, I
So
think he does.
interesting guy.
He got to say
Pomona.
goodbye,
He's from
to
Pomona,
his
California.
wife and 4 kids.
Yep.
Again, those were the family that he had here at Kennedy Space Center before the 4 of them drove out to the pad.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can see there, we talked about Victor's energy earlier, and you can see him working through, pushing some buttons on the displays. Looked like he was pulling up a procedure, so he's following along and ready to go,
If
looks like.
you're asking me
And
what
then
is
Mission specialist
kind of
Christina
weird
Cook,
about it,
sitting on the upper left-hand
The-
corner of the screen there, native of Grand
so
Rapids,
this is
Michigan.
Christina
Was
Koch.
selected to the astronaut corps in 2013, same class
So
as Victor.
Christina Koch
Served
got
as flight
a
engineer on the
husband and a
International
dog.
Space Station from March 2019 to February 2020. During that time, she set a record for the longest single spaceflight by a woman with a total of 328 consecutive
So
days in
Dash,
space.
you
How cool.
asking,
She also participated in
would
the
you
first
go to
ever
moon?
all-female spacewalk.
Would
And
you
before
go?
becoming an astronaut, Christina
Yeah,
helped to
for
build
the moon,
space
yes.
science instruments
I don't
and
mind
led
going to the moon
scientific
at all.
fieldwork in some of the most remote environments on the planet. Her hobbies
I don't
include
mind
surfing,
going
rock
to the
climbing,
moon or going to the Mars. Those are
yoga,
possible.
and photography.
Go ahead, NCD.
Those are
Couple
possible.
of suppressed overvolt messages. We're going to go ahead and clear those off your screen.
Thank you for joining,
See them and
folks.
we copy. All right.
So we are looking
NASA
at
test
the
drive.
launch.
So
I
we're
know,
here,
like,
trying to get to,
we have 1 more hour
get
to
through
go,
everything,
so I
so,
didn't want to launch
we're getting
way
close
too
and-
early
and then trying to talk
myself.
about the issue that we just picked up a
So
little bit ago.
because I'll be spending way
Support
too
wise,
much
we're doing really
time.
well.
I hope you all
Sounds good,
watching
NCD. We're doing
this
great
with
on
your
board.
family members. If not, please do.
Glad to hear it.
It's quite important. Like, they will remember
NASA
this
Tech
forever.
Test director giving an update to the crew.
So please
Some
do watch with
messages
your
flashed
family
on their
members,
displays. Just wanted to say that they didn't have to worry about
or
that. We're
your
gonna clear
friends,
that.
family,
And then
whomever,
also just reassuring the crew,
colleagues,
again,
neighbors,
that
next door
they
people.
are tracking and working the issue with the launch abort system battery.
Yeah, this is historic, folks.
Yeah.
We never
All right.
left
And then first-time
Earth's
flyer,
orbit.
Canadian Space Agency
You can say
astronaut Jeremy
400
Hansen
kilometers
will fly to the moon as mission specialist
in the last
on
50
Artemis II
years.
mission.
So-
the London, Ontario native selected as an astronaut in 2009. After that, he
So
worked as
Jeremy
Capcom
got
at
2
NASA's
daughters.
Mission
Oh,
Control
Hansen.
Center in
Hansen, I
Houston.
don't know his bio.
Capcom stands for Capsule Communicator and is the sole direct voice communicating with astronauts while in space. Jeremy also participated in training exercises, really cool ones like living on the ocean floor off the coast of Florida to simulate
Oh,
deep
nice,
space
nice.
exploration for a
Shirley,
week.
thank you for
In
your support.
2017, he
Appreciate
became the
that.
first Canadian to lead a NASA
Shirley,
astronaut
thank you.
class. He also enjoys getting out
Yeah,
on a
you
sailboat,
could,
rock climbing,
common
and mountain
citizen,
biking.
you are right. We
He
should
has a
be
wife
able
and 3
to
children.
get to the
And he's the one that you see bottom left-hand corner
get
of
to
your
these
screen.
places, you know, like us.
I know, I'm
right?
trying to see what he's doing there.
Can I change my camera
Christina's looking too.
orientation?
And so there is your
Um,
Artemis II crew inside the Orion
My
spacecraft.
camera, it's not my camera.
And this is
I
actually
don't
the
mind
7th time
fixing
NASA
these
astronauts
people's
will
camera
launch on
for
a new
sure.
NASA spacecraft designed for crew. And if you're wondering
Let
about
me
the
see.
first 6 crewed test flights,
This is how it
here
looks
they
for
are.
them, poor guys. So they're actually upside down. Yeah, see that? Let me know if you're seeing well now.
Gemini 3, Gus Grissom, John Young, March 23, 1965.
Yeah, this is. You don't find any other excitement
Apollo
place
7,
than this
Wally
place,
Schirra,
folks.
Don Isley, Walt Cunningham.
So
October 11th,
this is the most
1968.
exciting place to watch.
Space Transportation
The light.
System, or
So-
STS-1, John Young, Robert Crippen, April 12th, 1981. Then NASA's SpaceX
The camera is
2,
correct. Okay, thank
Doug
you, thank
Hurley,
you.
Bob Benkin, May 30th, 2020.
Will the
Followed by
telescope be
NASA's
able to follow all the
Boeing
way to the
crew flight
moon?
test.
Martin, you are asking? Yes.
Wilmore,
We
Sunny
are going to
Williams,
track it.
June 5th,
We are going to track
2024.
this.
And now,
We will track as much as we can, starting tonight.
Artemis II with Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. It is really surprising, honestly, to hear that through all these decades, through all these launches we've had, this is
So
only
Jeremy
our 7th
is the
new
one
vehicle
from
that
Canada.
we're testing
He is
for
the
crew.
Canadian.
Yeah, you know, we have so many different missions.
First
that
time
we think
ever
about and we talk about,
flown with
but
NASA
really
as a team.
7 vehicles
Amazing,
that
amazing.
we
Yeah, I didn't know
tested
his
and we're
background.
flying.
I know he's
You
from
know, I
Canada,
like to think
so.
of spaceflight really as a permanent
Well,
test, right? We
Welcome
have,
to
you know,
the
hundreds of
congratulations,
missions
I
or
would
so.
say, to all the
You know,
Canadian
an airplane that gets
folks out
tested
there
and then
who
flown
sent
has
their person.
thousands of
So
data points, and so really spaceflight is always going to be in the test field, and I think it's important to remember that, especially as we
BYA, thank you for
humans on
joining
rockets
as
that we
a
never have
team
before,
member. Thank you.
Or for the 7th time, we start a new vehicle and a new
Yes,
mission.
yes, we are going to track
Just
this.
getting word now
Uh,
that white
all the
room
way. Next
closeouts
10
are
days,
complete.
We are
And so
going
the
to track
closeout
this
crew
one
is
and
preparing
Comet
to leave
2026.
the pad.
Those are our targets now.
It's exciting stuff. We are making. good
I saw
time.
couple
And
of
the closeout crew
times
is
like
doing really
launch
well.
myself from
41 minutes, 43
Florida. I
seconds
had
and
one
counting
opportunity to see
until
it,
the opening of our window.
but
And
the other
Artemis
one
II
I couldn't
is a
make it. It
10-day
was
mission that will send the
I missed it
four-person
barely.
crew
So
on a journey around the moon and back to Earth. It will be a critical step towards
Yes,
future
yes, please
lunar
call
and Mars missions.
your family members. Please call your
We're going back to the moon because it's the next step in our journey to Mars. We need to go explore the moon. There's vast regions of unexplored areas with the coldest, darkest places in our solar system. This is a test mission, and when we get off the planet, we might come right back home. We might spend 3 or 4 days around Earth. We might go to the moon. That's where we want to go, but it is a test mission. And
Yep.
we're ready for every scenario.
Yes,
as
yes.
we
We
ride
will
this
be
amazing
tracking the
space launch
aircraft.
system
It will
and
be
the Orion
nice
spacecraft.
But
that,
another
in
reason we're
fact,
going back
it
to the
is
moon
going
is to
out
fulfill
there,
NASA's
right?
mission, which is to explore the unknown in air and space, to innovate for the benefit of humanity, and to inspire the world through discovery. And when we succeed and when we accomplish the things that we set out to accomplish, that inspiration not only can set up new things to happen, but it also is a reminder in tough times that we're capable of doing great things when we work together.
It'll be nice. They are going to see the dark side for the very first time. So if China is mining under the moon surface, we are going to see it. There is so much that I wanted to talk about the moon. I'll be talking to you guys anyway in the next few days when we are tracking the Artemis as it is going. So you'll be excited when I tell you the stories about the moon, what we know.
The 4 of us flying around
Moon
the
should not be the way moon looks. So we'll talk about that, right? It's very interesting that moon actually is the way it looks. Because of the size it is, it should not be a perfect sphere like that. So you'll hear more from that. So there is quite a bit we need to talk. Not conspiracy, the ones that we know for sure, that we can discuss safely, right? That's.
And CDR, NTD.
Thank you for coming in.
And so Mission Control Houston will control the flight of Orion after a liftoff here at Kennedy Space Center. Here's Gary Jordan, who's embedded with that team. Gary, you might have to pause.
I know, like some of them, some of you at least who join probably won't like NASA. I mean, they lost their reputation from
that was
past history, unfortunately.
To, prepare for some of the next steps. We are
I believe
holding at the T-minus 10 minute
NASA was losing their credibility,
so we are
not
well
because
of
anything else, but
we are well on the timeline to meet this
people
time
stopped
and
believing,
the window, but
I would say,
progress along the way.
whether they are telling the truth or
flight control teams in Mission
whether
Control
they are
Houston,
not telling the truth. It's been less transparent. I think that's when they lost the credibility. But I hope they maintain it. We wish them good luck. We wanted them to maintain credibility. We wanted everyone to succeed. Then only we will succeed. So I wanted to keep it that way.
Take control of the mission and communicate with the crew while they fly on the Space Launch System. This phase of
they upgraded everything, guys. Like inside, I'm seeing the launch station now. Everything is fresh, brand new. Everything is good.
Love in this room to the Artemis II crew as milestones are reached during the more than 8 minutes of powered flight on the core stage.
Tiny house, yes. I'm part of your family and you are part of my family as well. Thank you for saying that.
Over the next 10 days to oversee every moment
folks,
of the mission through splashdown.
We are all in together.
Here from the Johnson Space Center, we'll be streaming the mission live 24/7, so anyone can follow the crew's journey, take peeks inside the spacecraft.
They wanted to start colonizing the moon. They should, John, they should. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you in future videos why we should colonize.
We are ready and eager
it's not
to
a
begin
choice,
Artemis II mission.
right? It's not a choice. We have to colonize.
We continue the countdown, but we'll be right back with you during the ascent phase of today's flight.
It will be possible to track oddball. It may be small, but we know where it is, so we can track it.
24 p.m. Eastern. I've never been more excited for
we can track it. It's not.
But why don't we send it back?
It's not a big deal. I mean, we have tracked JWST. We have tracked the Hubble telescope.
Absolutely. I am definitely also getting excited.
We don't see the details, but we know where it is.
A lot is about to happen within the first 10 minutes of launch, but what happens after those first 10 minutes?
We have to colonize. I'll tell you why, like later on.
Let me explain a few things.
John, thank you for saying that. So you're asking, what if,
essentially where the rocket's job is
what
done,
happens
and
if
it
the
is going
asteroid
to turn
hits the moon
propulsion duties over to
2032?
our ICPS. That stands for Interim Cryogenic Propulsion Stage. Don't try and say that too many times fast. But the ICPS
we might see some meteor shower.
In-space propulsion.
That's what it is. So I don't think.
After about 50 minutes into launch,
it's an asteroid. It's not that bad. It's not a comet.
And that's going to be the perigee raise maneuver.
We'll know more about the inside details of the moon if an asteroid really hits the moon. We do want to see it. I mean, it's not going to harm Earth anyway. But, you know, that's one opportunity to see something happening in our lifetime. So,
like we've talked about, be maneuvered by the crew. They're going to check out those life support systems and communication checkouts.
We'll see. I mean, let me do more analysis and tell you 100% what will happen.
And then they will,
chances are it might be okay.
And they will start another lap around the Earth as well. Now, the ICPS, but even after it separates, its job will not be done because they will have the opportunity to conduct something called the proximity.
So, Maureen, your uncle worked
and this is going to be really
with NASA. Oh, nice.
Lunar missions
back in time, like McDonnell Douglas.
Target on it, and the crew is going to have the opportunity to manually maneuver these spacecraft, like we've mentioned, and practice those docking maneuvers. Now, obviously, they will not be docking for this mission, but that is, again, going to be critical for those lunar missions in the future. Now, all right, after that ICPS has separated and they've done that second lap, they're going to conduct 2 more burns. And what these burns are going to do is set them up to the high enough orbit and a fast enough speed in order to conduct the translunar injection. This is going to be that critical moment.
That's the final burn, folks.
Where they are going to produce about 6,000 pounds of thrust. And this is that point that is going to take them out of low Earth orbit into deep space, and it's going to set them on that nice path towards that lunar flyby. And I know we
they will make a lap around the moon, correct?
Flyby, and journey to the moon. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Megan so she can tell us just why.
Yeah, she's talking about the distance record set by the Apollo 13 astronauts in
Thank you,
Chris.
Chris.
They were 248,655 miles away.
Artemis is a Greek moon goddess.
Crew might surpass that.
MLK James, thank you for saying that. Yes, it is.
4,000 miles.
Yeah.
It's basically the moon goddess.
It's tough to fathom 250,000 miles from Earth, right? I mean,
no, I'll tell you all about it sometime. Why they lost the technology. I did my understanding of what happened there. Just to give you some brief background, I don't think NASA ever had the technology to launch to moon, even back in '69.
Depends on exactly when
they borrowed it from Germans. They borrowed this stuff from Germany. They put those guys there as in charge. And they made it happen. And then they could not keep everything together as the NASA scrubbed the Apollo missions. So much going on. Yeah, some people don't even believe the first missions are even real.
Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy, you are the real deal. You're flying to the moon for all of us.
There you go, folks. Scarlett Johansson.
You're the true heroes.
You are not just astronauts. You are pioneers, venturing deeper into the unknown.
Awesome.
But you are not alone. We will be all cheering you on from planet Earth.
Hey, I'm Victor.
Train, thank you. Yeah, I don't mind streaming. I don't mind sharing. You guys are, we are all one team, so we should yell together. We should feel bad, feel good together. So being part with you is good.
To save the planet in the film Project Hail Mary.
Look at all this.
The Artemis II astronauts
Ryan,
are going to space
awesome.
for real, and they will travel farther from Earth than any humans in history.
That's true.
Sending all our best
they are traveling further than any other human so far.
I just want to say how proud I am of each of you and how inspired you make me.
But it's not just about me. Your mission is going to inspire future generations.
Princess Yoda, thanks for joining.
Engineers, athletes, and dreamers to do something that they never thought possible.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr., and I want to wish the Artemis II crew a happy and safe journey to the moon. Well, around the moon.
Thank you, Roy.
I know what you're doing. You got to look for a parking space. This is to go around the moon, make sure it's somewhere to park, and then you park journey. Good luck.
Yeah, it is still fun.
A really good way to explain what the
Johnny,
how this
thank
mission
you.
builds. Again, we are hoping to land astronauts on the surface of the moon in maybe 2 years.
Oh,
so
3:30
we
in
are
India.
Looking around the moon
Yeah,
on this
it's
lunar flyby mission
quite
to see
early.
where we might park.
You know, when
Thank you,
India was
Roy Wood
launching,
Jr.
I was
Okay,
watching
and as we look at this live view
as
of the
well.
rocket on
So
the pad, there is
the
a
Chandrayaan,
spectacular
I was
place
watching
here at Kennedy
that.
Space Center to
I
watch
was
launch
cheering
from,
up.
and that's the Banana Creek viewing area. Why don't we go back there where the crowd is excited, and Leah has the best assignment ever, talking to people who are super excited about being here for Artemis II.
My goodness.
Oh my gosh, Megan, you talk about
Look at all that, folks.
excitement being palpable. I'm telling you, everybody here on pins and needles as we get.
No, they haven't fixed the battery issue yet. So I'm waiting to hear from that Vanessa.
Struck again and again.
No, that problem is going to come during the countdown, like the first 10-minute or 15-minute countdown. That's the only time they are going to gauge that. So by the time they should make it right. Probably somebody is working hard.
Research Center, Office of STEM Engagement.
David Alexander, NASA Glenn Research Center, Office of STEM Engagement.
Jennifer Becerra, Johnson Space Center, the Office of STEM Engagement. Here we go, right back here. Where are you from?
I'm from NASA Glenn Research Center, Joseph Pinakitis.
Joseph, here we go.
Wes Furman from APL.
Maria Arredondo from Headquarters, Next Gen STEM.
Mark Robinson, Stennis Space Center, Commercial Space.
Amira Flores, Armstrong, Office of the STEM Engagement.
Molly Kearns, NASA Glenn, Space Communications and Navigation.
Matthew Pierce, Goddard Institute for Space Studies in New York City.
Here we go, and right over here.
Lauren Ring, Ames Research Center, Data Integration.
Awesome, folks. They are going. The time is 29 minutes. 29 minutes and 9 seconds right now. So we'll.
Okay, guys, what are we gonna say?
Excited to watch.
2, 3.
Awesome. So we are going to see this live, folks. I'm super excited if they do launch.
Oh my gosh, that made me so emotional. That was so inspiring to see. I mean, wow. Yeah, that was great. I mean, just to hear everybody say their position, what they're doing to support this mission is amazing.
Thank you,
and I'm
thank
sure
you.
This was something
Satish,
that
thank you.
Really rang true and resonated with NASA's Administrator Jared Isaacman. Again,
is this going to distract from the solar event? Yeah, you know what?
So why don't we
this morning,
Jasmine
I'm talking
Hopkins
today, U.S. time.
All right, Megan, thank
it's
you
4:57
so much.
right now.
On the balcony is
so that's NASA
becoming
Administrator,
electric
folks.
As we get so close to launch, and now we are thrilled to welcome NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman. Jared, we're really entering a golden age of exploration. How will Artemis II set the pace for the coming years?
Well, I mean, Artemis II is the opening act, right? This is the test mission.
WRX, thank you for joining.
With the SLS rocket,
Jason,
the Orion
thank you.
Spacecraft. No humans have ever flown on this before, right? And we're going to put it through its paces. We'll go into Earth orbit for a little bit, make sure Orion's doing okay, and then we are sending them, right? We're going to send them farther into space than any humans might have gone before, 250,000 miles away, and it's going to set
the
up
previous track
That's
record was like 249 or something. It's not.
Right now,
we are not going way too far
in,
from it.
2027 when we do our testing with the lander. We're going to go for the landing on Artemis IV in 2028.
Yeah.
And in parallel, we're going to build the moon base, right? And that is going to be filled with science discovery and tech demonstrations that's going to support the enduring presence we're trying to create on the surface.
Absolutely. So honestly, history-making years ahead of us, you know, with Artemis 3 and 4. But first is Artemis 2. What will be our single greatest takeaway from this mission?
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, after ignition, to me, the moment that I'm going to be most excited for is splashdown. There's no question about that. Good shoots coming down off the West Coast. But look, I think the takeaway from this is gaining extreme comfort in the Orion spacecraft, right? I mean, this is very different than what we've done for more than a half century, right? I mean, the velocities that spacecraft is going to re-enter at, it's going to be new territory for us. We want to get our arms around that completely. So I would say the performance of SLS plus Orion is everything on this one. We want to make sure we do it in as a safe way as we possibly can, understanding what we are undertaking right here. Bring our crew back, learn as much we can from the vehicle. For Artemis III in 2027.
I got some extra coffee so that I can watch the next 26 minutes with all the excitement.
How do you hope
Yes, there is
a
toilet
I talk about
now.
this all the time. Like, one of our
Actually, that is surprising.
KPIs
They had a pipe before.
Living and working
now,
in space. Well, what's
or a tube, you can call it whatever you want to call it.
Kids that are dressing up as astronauts
so
for Halloween.
they do have
they grow up, that they're inspired to want to join in this grand endeavor, whether they
share
come
the
work with us
coffee.
here at NASA,
Coffee for
or they
you all.
join in
Thank
industry,
you.
But they're helping humankind venture out farther, pursue all the secrets of the universe.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of kids dressed as astronauts this year. And finally, Jared, you've really made it a personal mission to get to know the people behind the work at NASA. Do you have any final thoughts, any final words?
Send a drone to follow
launch?
Artemis?
Yeah, well,
I
one,
don't
I
think
wanna
so.
express a lot of appreciation.
I mean,
I'll tell
that
you what,
thing
the
is going
4
to
astronauts
fly
on top of Artemis
thousands
II,
of miles
takes an army
as
to
soon
pull a
as it
mission together
starts.
like this,
So
right across all 10
within
of our
the first
centers,
6
all of
minutes,
our,
it is
all of our
flying
commercial partners, the
in the
international
1,000
partners that
miles
come
per
together
per
to make
hour.
this possible.
So
My
there isn't
sincere
anything that can
appreciation
track.
for everyone who is currently working the
Not
mission
even
right now,
our,
so getting them ready for launch. That
the
would be,
fighter
watching
jets
over them in mission
cannot
control,
track it.
recovering this crew when they splash down off the West Coast. I have
There isn't
complete
anything that can
trust and
track
confidence in your abilities, and
a
everybody else
space
who's not
shuttle.
directly working on
It's very
Artemis
difficult.
II, Artemis III is coming up next year. When this mobile launcher gets back in the VAB, we're going to start stacking.
Wow, plenty of excitement ahead of us. Jared Isaacman,
Martin, thank you for joining.
Thanks for being here.
Appreciate
All right,
coming
and with
in.
That, let's get back to the countdown.
So,
with
folks,
NASA's
Martin
Megan
is
Cruz.
one of our
Under
long-standing members
25
of
minutes
the
and
channel.
counting from the opening
So,
of our
welcome to
2-hour
Martin.
launch window, and take
He's
a
been
look
there
at all these people behind
since I
us.
started the channel,
Literally
so.
every moment I turn around and I see the clock, I am like, oh wow.
No, they built it
wow.
from
There are more
scratch,
people
Jason. Most
and
of
less
the
time.
work
Yes,
is being
exactly,
done
which
by
is a great
subcontractors,
problem to have.
but they mostly built it
Now,
from
this
scratch.
first
So
crewed test flight of
you're
NASA's
watching
Artemis
3
program
streams, Martin.
coincides
You're
with
cheating.
the 250th
You need to close the other
anniversary of
2.
our country's
Watch
founders
ours.
signing the Declaration
You
of
only need to watch
Independence.
one channel.
Exploration is a part of America's DNA, and it continues now with our return to the moon.
Thank you, thank you.
250 years ago, 13 colonies
No, these
laid the
guys,
foundation
when
for the
they
greatest
were launching-
and most enduring democracy in the history of the world. One driven by courage, faith, and freedom. From that moment, we became a nation defined not by where we stood, but by how far we were willing to go. We conquered vast frontiers, invented tools that shaped a modern world. We found light in the dark, and we rose from the earth.
Yeah, the weird part, folks, it's like everything that we are talking, the entire technology, right, happened in the last 200 years.
Our courage into the cosmos.
Last
And
200
we
years.
planted
You
the
can't believe
American
it.
flag on the moon.
It's not
The
2000
defining
years.
achievement of
Last
American
200 years.
superiority in space.
Everything happened.
Today,
Suddenly.
our curiosity stretches farther than ever.
You know, back in
American robots search
1879,
ancient rivers on Mars.
we didn't even have
Telescopes unfold the glimpse
automobiles.
of
We
the
just started,
stars.
right?
And a new generation
So,
prepares to return to the
today,
moon,
look at
this
us,
time
right?
to
200
stay.
years. I can't believe
For
it.
250 years, America has carried the light of humanity forward. But American exceptionalism isn't inherited, it's earned. Our greatness comes not only from what we've done, but what we're still determined to discover. Because in every era, across every horizon, America is at its best when it's reaching for something greater. America celebrates 250 years, and we
You wanted
are
to
leading
get
the
off,
world
you wanted to
into
go
the
with them.
future.
If that is that simple, we would have all gone there. Yeah. Look at that, folks.
22 minutes,
Awesome.
15 seconds and counting from Artemis II, NASA's boldest test flight in a generation. The crew has said
It's a
this
very
often,
slim
that they hope it
rocket, by the way,
inspires children
compared
around
to
world.
the
And
way
recently,
even
a group
Apollo
of kids
was.
here
So
at Kennedy Space
it's
Center
actually
got a
takes less
surprise of a
weight
lifetime
than
while
Apollo used to
watching
take.
that rocket roll to the launch pad.
Tell me what color it is.
Oh, this I watch these videos like crazy, like carrying that. Oh, it was so good. It's like 2 miles per hour, 1 mile per hour. They were moving it. It's crazy.
So everybody's looking at the rocket because it is kind of cool and impressive. One of the coolest things happening over there right now, though, is
Saturn V was 33 feet in diameter. Martin, thank you.
It's in these like little plastic bags, and you have to like rehydrate it. There's not. I haven't seen sushi in space. It's probably hard to keep that back.
Sushi mashed together.
My favorite part was this one little girl. She had a question. She had patiently held her hand for a long time, and Christina turns to her and says, "Okay, what's your question?" She just goes, "I forgot." It was like that's a perfect little kid moment.
So these guys' names will be written forever in the history. So
Say that again.
Never mind. It's a little hard to say. Go Artemis!
These two? Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. I like your dabbing astronaut back there. It's just so fun to see the enthusiasm, the energy, and a little bit of chaos.
3, 2, 1.
this will be.
Wasn't that so cute?
It will be fantastic if we can watch it,
even just
like track it live.
I know.
We can tell
But I'm glad you're here.
whether they are still there with the
Now,
Earth,
here we are,
whether
Space
they left
Center
the
Houston.
Earth's
The
orbit.
crowd has
If we can
exponentially
start
grown
tracking,
throughout the day.
that
We
will be
started
very,
showing
very
you live
nice.
shots from in there probably an hour ago, and now take a look at all the people there.
So if you
getting
haven't
ready
subscribed,
to
folks,
witness
please do
history
subscribe.
together.
Thank
It's
you.
something really special.
Subscription is free, so
something
please
like this
subscribe
together.
the channel if
Yeah,
you haven't
we've
done
heard
it yet.
from celebrities and officials and kids, and it's amazing. People from all around
So
the
you,
world came here today. To
awesome,
Florida to
Martin,
watch,
thank
so
you.
It's
Watching
something,
Apollo missions,
It's
yeah.
hard to put into words.
You are blessed.
Just how much support for this mission we're seeing today.
Yeah, they're like a multi-stage.
too.
But
Remember,
now the
team was
refueling
tracking an
is
issue
more
with the
efficient.
launch
We don't have
system
that problem.
battery. They appear to have cleared that issue, so we are go for launch.
Awesome.
It's exciting.
Yeah. So they cleared, the battery problem was cleared. Thank you, thank you.
U.S. Space and Rocket Center here, Huntsville, Alabama, waving to the Artemis II crew sitting right there inside Orion. Inside
Amanda,
of 20 minutes from the
happy
opening
likewise. Thank
of
you
our
for
launch
joining.
window, and right now we are targeting the top of that launch window, so we could be launching here in about 19 minutes, Nicole.
Wow, I don't know if I expected.
Look
this
at the
today. I'm
iPad they
excited,
got,
and,
right?
I'm glad they were able to clear the problem.
They
with
have
the
an
battery
iPad.
on the LAS, and
I don't know
everything
whether it
has
is.
gone really smoothly today. It's been great. The weather cleared up.
Maybe it is a Windows tablet. Who knows?
And so now, as we are so close,
That's
to
new
possibly
for
launch now,
astronauts, right?
just what are your final thoughts as we are about to embark on a mission back to the moon, the first time in more than
Faithful,
50
thank you
years?
for sharing it.
Yeah, just
Appreciate
so
that.
proud of the crew and all of the teams here on the ground that made this happen. They are carrying the torch
you
from
got
the
to be
Apollo
excited,
era into
guys.
the
I mean,
Artemis
there is
era.
no other way. I mean,
and,
no matter,
it's the crew
I know,
likes to
we
say
all
they will
have
be the shoulders
our
of
own
the
headaches
mission.
in our head, right?
And let's see, GLS, can you help us with
But
that, please?
it's a moment to be proud of. They pulled it off. Lot of money.
They want to be the crew wants to be the shoulders that the next generation.
He was playing Angry Birds, more than likely. Yeah. Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
true.
in their patch. We're going for all. It's in the name of their capsule, integrity, representing
I don't
humility,
know
and the
if there are
professionalism of
any
everyone that got them there
civilian
today. So
telescopes.
proud of them. We love
No,
them. We're
the
excited for
initial
them,
Apollo
and we cannot
launches
wait
did
to
carry
see
one
what they
one
see.
telescope.
Just leveraging
They
everything
did put
we've
it out
learned
there.
so far as an agency,
They used the
taking us
telescope
from
to look at it
Apollo
on the
now to
moon,
launch
like
pad
it's a
here,
manual.
39B,
So
with Orion and SLS
it definitely is a
poised
proud moment for
to again
the
fly us
world,
into the
not just
history
for the
books.
U.S. Right? I don't. We
And
need to
before
stop
we leave you
thinking
now here at the host desk to get
and
back into
like
operations,
individual
we
countries
just
and
wanted
start
to
thinking
answer
much
one
higher,
question for you
right?
guys. We asked
Otherwise,
you earlier on today, what are you
we
most
can't get
excited
there.
for?
I mean,
we
it-
asked you to go vote on
Earth is
Instagram
like
and
one
Twitch. Instagram,
planet.
you guys said launch. Twitch, you guys said lunar flyby. So I think you guys
They
will
gave
all be
them
very excited
stylus pens
since we
so
are
they
now
can still
about
play
17
Angry Birds.
minutes
Kester, if that's
the
what you're
opening of our
thinking,
launch window
they can
today.
play if they want.
And so with that, as we approach terminal count, let's send it back to Daryl Nail in firing room 1. Daryl.
All right, thank you, Megan and Nicole, and just want to give you an update on the launch abort system that you just reported that they cleared. They believe, they're convinced, this is an instrumentation failure. So There are 2 batteries on the LAS. The LAS, of course, and with the help of my 2-year-old son's model rocket, Daniel said I could use this, so it's okay. The LAS is right here. It's the tower above Orion. Orion capsule is inside of here. It's used to pull Orion off the rocket in case the rocket is something's going on with the rocket, either on the pad or in flight. 2 batteries are bad. Well, I'm sorry, one of the 2 batteries reported an out-of-family temperature, and it was very much out of family. And so they checked their data going back into the vehicle assembly building where they recharged the batteries and worked on them. And they have good, solid data, they reported, that tells them that this is an instrumentation failure, that there's something wrong with the sensor. And so they took it before the mission management team, which has to accept the risk, any changes to launch commit criteria, which this would be one, and they all fully accepted it. So now we are clear as far as that constraint is concerned. And one quick thing as we count down now, we are getting into the final minutes before liftoff.
So the instrumentation failure,
we haven't quite set the T0
basically
yet,
it's a sensor issue, not the battery by itself.
Cutouts. There are 150 cutouts that are included for this 2-hour launch window, and that's important. They're in very small print.
I think we are good. I think at least that problem is gone. We'll see.
Window that they cannot launch, and these are because of
we don't need to watch when it is being.
There were back in Artemis 1 when we had 35 to 40.
So, no, now it is good. The sensor is the problem, which is
for that reason,
reporting the heat of the battery. But the battery itself is good. No issues. That's what they are saying.
They may have to wait out one of these cutouts. They range in time.
So we are good.
2
Folks, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Sorry to bother you guys. To say that subscription is free, and if you subscribe, you get a notification when I post new videos. Thank you. I will not bother you again. If you would like to travel to moon, press 1. Hardball wanted to see who is going to press 1 for him. If you are interested, go ahead. You don't want to go, Jason.
We're now entering one of the most consequential phases
I'll press
of
1 for
day,
you.
And that's terminal count, the final 10 minutes.
And OTC, NTD on 212 for comm check.
Good, com. Help me.
I hear you the same. STC?
2.
GTC?
GTC is on 212.
All right, copy that.
NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding confirming communications with his team.
Oh, Martin, you wanted to go. I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
There will be
so,
2
Laura, you
polls
wanted
that
to
we'll
go. Yeah, thank
One
you.
from
Common citizen.
Spaulding,
My goodness.
the NASA
Now
Test
I'm
Director,
seeing
ground
who
systems
really wants
and
to
the
go
launch
and who
team are
wants
ready
to stay.
proceed.
This
At
is
this
almost
point,
like personality test.
we have a clear
Thank
board.
you.
No constraints.
MCAP is desperate. He got to go.
We need
so.
confirmation from each individual on the.
Hey,
on
Lainey,
the,
thanks for joining. Thank you.
On the NASA
Thank you.
Test Director team. So we'll hear him poll.
Karen
his team.
Shah, thank
the
you.
other poll that we're waiting for is the poll from Launch Director Charlie.
This is
Blackwell
interesting,
Thompson.
folks. I mean, we
We'll take that final
stay on the
status
ground.
from
We
NASA
use telescopes to look at
before
stuff.
giving the go
These
to
guys
come out
are
of the hole.
really doing
And you're
it.
seeing the clock
Right?
count down.
That's like
at,
awesome.
minus 12 minutes.
CCL, OTC, Orion, or S1.
CCL.
Yes, sir. Reconfigure ARS.
Yeah, you
memory
can
loop
never forget that.
Copy that from work.
And CDR, OTC, Orion, or S1.
You can never forget that.
ARS
So
loop ISO valves are being closed. at
beam
this
me
time.
up. You know that beam me up is something really interesting, folks. So
NGDLP.
Go.
no, all
Discussion
the
with CISA and with Merman
people
Manager
who do the
regarding
meditation
observations
also
that you guys had a few minutes
are
ago.
saying,
They were
I
able
need to
confirm
beam
the
myself
DJI
up.
photos that the
So
condition they observed has been there since 2025.
that's what is going on
Manager has had a
everywhere.
chance to review the findings, and
Now
they
the
do
beam
not
me
have
up
any
changed
constraints,
its definition
from either a
by
CISA or
itself.
Merman Manager perspective.
Watching from UK. Thank you, Ian.
NTD, copy?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I copy that.
Lan, thank you for joining. Thank you. You wanted to go, right? Yeah. Why not?
ARS primary loop isolation valve configuration is complete.
Copy.
You know, when you go up there on the surface of the moon,
And CGLS NTD
when you
cancel pending,
see
please.
the sky,
GLS copies.
you don't
And
see
that's complete.
stars, right?
All right.
Because
and
of
for all
the
personnel,
moon
we have a
glow.
little bit more work to do before we
And
pick up the clock. And
there is
we're
no
about a little over a
atmosphere,
minute from
right?
getting to T-minus 10 minutes.
It's
But we're
almost
canceled the
standing
Zoom time
in a
there, and
void
then
of
we'll pick it up,
space
after we get through all
on
of our
a small
work
piece of
and
land.
anything else that we need
That's
to do,
how it
to
feels
get the
like.
remainder
That's
of
what
So we'll continue working
we
that,
saw
to get to
in
our T0
the
today.
late pictures of the
when we
Apollo
get
missions
to,
when they came
about
in.
50 seconds from now, we'll
So
extend that hold.
it was
CVSC,
amazing to see a planet, or
CVSC,
in this case, it's a satellite like Moon,
Verify that we are configured for ascent.
with no atmosphere. Like think
Yes,
of
give me about 2 more minutes.
you
We'll start,
standing on an
seeing
asteroid
streaming.
and you are looking in the sky,
NTD,
in the
COLE,
space,
hold
there is no
requested.
sky, there is no atmosphere, and it's all blanketed because of the glow coming out from the bottom, and you are in a void. That's a weird feeling.
So transponder 1
That's
had
a weird feeling.
SNR estimate that went down to 2 dBm.
That's a weird feeling,
between
folks.
10 and 13. It is now
Mac,
back up
thanks
to
for
12,
joining.
But we did lose that for just a moment. It does not
3
appear
I
that we
Atlas
lost
past
our
Jupiter,
tank or carrier
Maureen.
lock, which would
I
be
don't think
indicative
we
that
need
we
to
lost our lock with
worry
the
that
vehicle.
much.
So
They
at
will
this
be
point,
back.
recommendation
Similar
would still be go.
objects,
However, we do
or
have a
even 3 I Atlas
pre-contingency
might
procedure,
itself come
if
back.
we want to look at that. But again,
I have a video coming up. I told you, right?
All
So
right, let's do
these
LPE NTD.
these are unreal. What
Yeah,
they
we're not
can
seeing
be,
that here,
right?
So I guess a
So
question for COSC, was that less than 3 samples? Is that below our persistence?
you know what,
Let me look. It looked
Deborah,
like it
you're
did
saying
persist
maybe
for
we will
several
see the
seconds on
UFO.
mine, but, let me take a
Yeah,
look at
the
number of samples.
UAPs
Could I get a repeat
actually
on the,
get dialed in
affected
whenever
LPC,
we
please?
go to
Yes, ma'am,
the
that's going to be O-CT-004.
whenever we do these things, like nuclear test or
Thank you.
space launches, our missile test sites. Watch out, there could be a UAP around, for sure. Yeah, there could be, right? We might see some anomaly in the sky, and that's very, very much proven. It's almost, I would say, maybe 4, 5 out of 10. It's almost, it's not 1% out of 10. It's like 30, 40%, or even 50% out of 10 is where we have
Yeah,
seen
taking a look at the data right here. Looks like that was a single.
it
sample.
registered so many times now.
Yeah, copy that. RFTS does report that they also lost lock for about 5 seconds. So I would love to ask KUS and see if they also lost lock with the vehicle for any extended amount of period.
And COSC, while we're doing that, these are 1/10 hertz measurements, correct? So we would have had to lose it for over 10 seconds to get a second sample.
So this is on the
Yes, sir,
safe
that's
side
correct.
to
It
take
is 1/10
pictures,
hertz.
right? So they are
Yeah,
taking
so
pictures
our
from the other
perspective,
side of the.
allowance is effectively up to 30 seconds, up to 3 samples based on the 1/10 hertz. This is not an LCC violation, I believe.
Yes, sir. I would agree with that at this point. Copy that.
Look,
Checking with KUS on 232. I don't think they have 212 access. We're trying to verify, but
wow.
But it sounds like they have a loss of lock as well.
Laura, thanks for joining.
Okay. And I guess for both KUS and COSC, do we have lock now?
That's affirmed. We do have lock for COSE.
Yeah, so from the integration console perspective, we did have a temporary loss there within the allowable, and per the requirement, let's go.
This is Houston Flight. We have lock and we have good telemetry here in GSC.
Gracias por unirse.
They have good lock now.
That's for you, Laura. Thanks for joining.
So with all of that, OSC, then are we in a go configuration per your LCC?
Yes, sir. Recommendation would be go.
Okay. LP, you concur with that?
Yes, sir. LP concurs go.
And launch director?
Yes, sir. Launch director concurs go.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just verify everybody has everything else complete, Launch Director, and if we do, we'll be ready to pick up the pole at that time, unless there's something else that you're aware of.
No, sir. Let's verify all our work is complete, and I would like one last check of our constraints list.
All right, let's see. OTC, are you still waiting for ComConfig, or are you?
That is affirmed, sir.
Okay, is that your only open item?
Yeah, OTC, this is CVSC. That 400 step 290 is complete.
Copy.
Okay, so OTC, you're complete with all your work?
That's affirmed.
All right, copy that. STC?
STC is complete.
And GTC?
GTC is complete.
Okay, excellent. All right, and LPE, just want to verify we have no open constraints at this time.
Wow.
No open constraints. We have a clear board, sir.
Awesome, awesome, guys.
Okay.
We are all ready to go.
And Launch Director, with that, we are clear and ready to pick up the launch readiness poll with your go.
All right, sir. I am go for the poll.
All right. And for all personnel, this is the NTD conducting the Artemis II launch readiness check. Verify ready to resume count and go.
Awesome, guys. Thank you. OTC. Thank you. This is fantastic.
STC.
STC is go.
GTC.
C's go.
MCO.
CO's go.
Safety Console.
The Safety Console is go.
LPE.
LPE's go.
RTD.
RTD's go.
Houston Flight.
Houston Flight is go.
ROC.
ROC is go.
And CDR.
Crew is go.
Copy that. Thank you, Reed. And Launch Director NTD, our launch team is ready to proceed at this time.
Wow.
Right,
congratulations,
NTD,
folks. Congratulations.
I'll perform my poll.
Thank you. Thank you.
Attention on the net. This is the launch
Congratulations,
director
team.
performing the final poll for launch, verifying no constraints, and go for launch. EGS, Program Chief Engineer.
Artemis Chief Engineer.
Yeah, absolutely a go.
Copy, thank you. EGS, Chief Safety Officer.
The Artemis CSOs are go.
Copy, thank you. Range Weather.
Launch weather is go.
Thank you, LWO. And Artemis MMT Chair.
MMT's go.
Thank you, John. And Integrity Launch Director.
ILT.
Good to hear your voice, Charlie. PLT.
Thank you, Charlie. This is Victor. We are going for our families.
FS1.
This is Christina. We are going for our team.
Jonathan, thank you for doing that. Thank you. Thank you.
This is Jeremy. We are going.
You are in the best place. Yes.
All right, Charlie. Your Artemis II crew is go for launch. Full.
Jonathan Trumbull, you made a right choice.
I copy that. Reed, Victor, Christina,
they need all the teams should say go.
Mission, you take with you the heart of this Artemis team, the daring spirit of the American people and our partners across the globe, and the hopes and dreams of a new generation. Good luck. Godspeed, Artemis II. Let's go.
That's the final go, guys.
And NTD Launch Director.
Go ahead, Launch Director.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed with countdown.
Copy that. I'll put it in work.
They made it very
CDR,
efficient,
NTD.
folks. They made it really efficient.
Your risers and initiate short purge per your EPROC 10.1.1, steps 8 and 9.
Good luck to the team, folks.
10.1.1, 8 and 9 going to work.
Copy. CVSC NTD, start and verify recordings of our Orion cameras.
Copy. Okay. Well, there you heard it.
RSR NTD.
RSR.
They're getting ready to start terminal count.
arm rotation enable at this time, please.
It's currently at T-minus 10 minutes.
T-minus 10.
Once we wrap up this last bit of work,
SNA arm rotation enable complete.
we're going to start that clock.
Copy that. Thank you.
My goodness, look at all the excitement, folks. People are like, oh my God. They've been waiting. It's a go, folks. Yeah, I am excited, Mary. There's no doubt. I mean, it's like, this is
real time
what we live for, right? This is what we do all the time.
It was transitory.
These guys are able to touch the sky. That is something
confirm that they
You know,
had a good
we
launch.
all dream for, right? We all.
This was with the S-band transmitter on the Orion. Work through that issue.
What
Looked at
song
the
they
data
will? Oh no,
and
we
cleared
don't.
it.
We don't. We could play.
All with the world watching. Impressive work by the launch
Thank
team.
you, folks. Thanks for coming in.
So we have a 2-hour window, which starts in just a few minutes at 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time and goes until 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time.
And ECL NTD will be waiting for your verification on the short purge.
ECL copies.
And for all personnel, once we get that short purge verification, we'll verify that we are clear to go, and then we'll proceed with the terminal count.
I know. I am super excited, folks. I'll be like smiling ear to ear because I do wanted to see this thing happening. It's happening after 50 years. Last time we
ECL time estimate?
went to the moon, we changed the world, right? We don't know what's going to happen now. We'll see. We will see. Nerve-wracking moment.
So we're going
This
into the
is.
launch window, but not by much, it looks like. Just wrapping up some final work.
Look at the bird is
And
still
once that's
flying in
completed,
front of
you'll
it.
hear NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding ask for the ground launch sequencer operator to go ahead and start the clock.
You're watching from Miami.
The ground launch
Thank you.
sequencer
That's
is
a
an
great deal.
application
Thank you.
Software. It runs on top of the launch control system in the fire.
Oh,
node.
Jonathan,
Acts
it
like
starts
a
beginning like a
conductor of an
fam.
orchestra,
Yeah, no, the team here
executing
is
hundreds of
more than a
commands in
family to
precise
us.
order and timing.
So, I mean, most of them are like pretty
It's all
level-headed
autonomous.
folks.
ECL212, short
So they are.
All right, copy that, and we're verifying our constraints.
I mean, most of are like-minded. That's what I have seen, except one or two, very rarely some anomalies here and there. Most of the team that comes in are pretty much like any one of us. So,
All right,
folks,
and we're clear
on
from
an
cutoff.
occasion of,
And with that, we're going to resume the clock.
I believe someone said 1,000 watching.
And
So yeah,
TGS, you
please
can resume the clock on
subscribe.
your mark.
It's free. So please
GL
don't forget to
copies.
subscribe, folks. Thank you.
3.
We are heading to
2,
Illinois from
1,
Arizona, so we are in the
US
RV.
mainline has been
Oh my
initiated.
God, that is so
T-minus 10 minutes and
awesome.
counting.
And watching it on the phone. Yes, awesome. Do you have
And that
Starlink,
begins terminal
Christina?
count. Our new
Or just on the
T0
phone?
is 6:35
Phone is good.
PM
Phone is
Eastern
good.
Time. 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time.
That's
we are now
really
counting
good.
down to lift off
All the
of
way from
Artemis
Chicago
2.
to Arizona. Nice. But that's the Route 66, right? Chicago
now
to
on,
Arizona
you're
is
going to hear
the
two
part
voices
of
on
the
the
Route
loops.
66, correct?
If everything goes nominally, NASA Test Director
Good luck
Jeff
to you,
Spaulding,
Christina.
who's
Safe
directly
safe
managing the launch
driving.
team, and Alex Bendelos, the GLS operator who closely monitors the software. He has the ability to stop and restart the countdown. A lot of people ask about whether there's a launch button. There certainly is
Houston
not.
flight and lock.
There is no
Artemis
launch
2
button,
is
folks.
22,
It's
35,
based
12.
on. Yeah, technically, there is one.
22, 35, 12.
But they could actually pause the
You
launch
heard confirmation of
even
the
this
exact
at this stage.
T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Again, our T0 is 6:35.
Oh, you're
and
using
12 seconds
Starlink.
PM
Awesome.
Eastern Time.
Yeah, I have two
As I was
Starlinks
saying,
myself.
There's no
So
launch button. This is autonomous. But there is a button that keeps you from launching, and that button allows the GLS operator to pause the countdown outside of terminal count and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point.
the
the
red
clock
button,
won't stop
yeah.
right away.
Yep.
If there's an issue,
Yep.
we'll go to the next stable holding point. This is how GLS
if it
configures the
actually
rocket and ground
pauses
systems
at this
to a
moment,
stable
it's
point
going
where
to
they
be
can
one
stop
full day.
the
They don't
countdown
do
if that's
1
needed.
hour, 2
But
hours.
right now,
So
we are counting down.
Yep.
Our next big milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm.
Hey, Pop, thank you.
TLS, go
Pop
for
not
crew
sort of
access arm
awesome title,
There
awesome
you see
name,
the crew
username.
access
Thank you.
arm
Thank you for your
moving
support.
away.
Thank you. It's a pop. I love it. Oh my
That's
God,
the
the
path that
bridges are
astronauts
retracting, folks.
Took to ingress into the rocket.
The bridges are retracting. Thank you. Look at that.
Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate. But now with that arm retracting, the backup transitions to a launch abort system. And they'll begin arming that shortly. Of course, the launch abort system.
So this
Great
is
shot
Neil,
there,
folks.
the crew access arm retracting away. The launch abort system
So
is the
this is
tower at the
Neil.
top, and that's what will
Not
pull
the Neil
Orion
Armstrong,
and its
but
crew off the top
happened
of the
to be
rocket
Neil.
in
So
case of an emergency, whether it's on the ground or in flight.
New Zealand, thank
Critical
you for
safety
watching. Yeah.
hardware that protects the lives of the astronauts.
Thank you for coming, folks. All systems are go.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Starting at T-minus 6 minutes, the GLS will start bringing that and other high-energy systems
we could
online,
see quite a bit.
starting with core
We could
stage
see all the way to the
pressurization.
moon, faithful. I mean, right now these folks will actually see through the cameras. The way we do is we track it through the location of the we track it through the location, right? So we are
Whether
going to
it's
see
90%
them.
go, the
Yeah.
range is go. All systems are go.
Awakening, yeah.
GLS is go for core stage tank pressurization.
That means the replenish valve for the liquid hydrogen tank has now closed, and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels.
So
as that
no
hydrogen
more
is
no more
naturally boiling inside
replenishment
the tank.
anymore. So the bridges are retracted, replenishment
We'll get the liquid
stop.
oxygen
So the
tank a
pressure
little
is
later
on
in the
for
count.
hydrogen. So it's going to be
Now the
fantastic,
team
folks.
is waiting for verification that, if needed, the Artemis II crew could use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency. Let's listen in.
Thank you, folks. Yeah.
GLS verifies last
So NASA's
visibility
name is
available.
there. The European Space Agency's name is there.
CDR copies, last available.
You can see the two logos there on the top.
That's great news, and you heard the NTD verify that with the commander of the
I
mission.
heard JAXA provided something. I don't know why JAXA's name is not there. So
Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track.
Thank you.
There's a brief built-in delay, so the launch abort system
Look
has
at-
time to pull the astronauts
GLS is
safety
go for
first.
LH2 high flow bleed check.
All right,
Yeah.
the high flow bleed check. That's so the cryo team
So
gets verification
this is
that
the
RS-25
most,
engines, all four of them,
I
are
would
in
say
proper
the
temperature range for launch.
efficient rockets that we are watching now. So let's see how they play. Yeah, much better rocket fuel. I believe people can feel in their chest, like 2 miles away, if they're from the rocket launch, that the rocket is moving. I felt it. Where you can go and look at these rocket launch. These are going to be
GLS is go
amazing,
for Core
folks.
stage APU start.
Core stage APUs start.
You
Those
can
are
feel
auxiliary
that 2
power
miles
units,
away in your chest when
high-speed
the
turbines, which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is what allows that to happen.
Astro Stephanie, thank you. Yeah,
Coming up in
that's.
about 20 seconds. We're listening for go for
I'm
purge
watching with my
sequence
family.
4.
I said, like,
That's a
watch with
helium
me,
purge
so-
of the 4 core stage engines.
I don't want
core
him
stage
to
engines
miss it.
downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there.
Oh yes, a lot of people are filming shadow burn with the telescopes. Yeah, a lot of people. Look at
Moving
that.
through the milestones.
Still
All is looking good.
those the small little things, the sponge,
Coming
they
up
keep falling.
in just a few seconds, we're going to get that
Still.
thrust vector control actuator test. This is a gimbling of the engines.
Look at it, Neil.
There are the 4 RS-25s.
So this is a time
3
when
of them,
the
Shuttle Heritage.
Yeah.
1 of them built from shuttle parts.
I'm
Where do you
nervous
see the
for
moon?
them. I am.
Now we're going to start moving the power.
So those are
from both
pneumatic
the upper
engines,
stage
folks.
and the lower stage of
So
the rocket to internal,
those the
taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
those are each one is an exceptional engine.
All right, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage.
Yes, we are
My
going
CPS,
to
it's
go.
been switched to battery. Same milestone
Just
for the lower core stage. coming
One
up
recline
at T-minus 1
is
minute and
left,
30
and
seconds.
that's it.
Right now, the 4-person Artemis II crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
248,000
Go
miles.
for core stage to internal power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we would have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
One minute.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket.
It's going
and my
to be
colleague Gary
a.
Jordan will
This
take
is
over
also a
commentary.
3-stage, but they are using the first
Call out. The
stage
rocket is on its own,
for
full
putting that
brave
into the orbit of the
explorers,
Earth.
ready to ride the most powerful
But there is
rocket
a stage where it is actually going to leave the
NASA has
Earth's
ever
orbit,
launched.
positioning towards the moon. So
Sound
it's going to be
suppression waters
fantastic,
flag.
folks. We'll be keep
And here we go. 10,
Neil,
9,
countdown.
7, RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition.
It's a goal, man.
And
Like,
liftoff.
look at yes.
The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Awesome.
Wow.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis II mission around the moon.
Integrity, AM.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
On time passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the alternate beacon. Target milestone. Mission control.
Look at the altitude and look at the angle in which it is flying.
Integrity.
That is
3
something
miles
amazing,
in
folks.
altitude.
I can't believe that.
Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
We'll start tracking it. Outstanding, folks. Outstanding. Scott, thank you. Mr. James, thank you. Jason, thank you.
Approaching max Q.
Georgia Peach, thank you. Tiny House Ranch, thank you. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. Yeah.
Have you the same?
We went back to 1969. That's correct. It's like going back in time.
Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis II mission. Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
It's like one of the smooth launches, folks. Look at that.
That looks like a comment. Like falling down.
minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time. Standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%. Ahead of solid rocket booster separation. Expected at the 2 minute 9 second mark.
Oh, this is epic, folks.
We see throttle down.
Most folks, they can't even see anymore. I mean, it will become a tiny dot for them already, so.
Main engine's throttling up, guidance converged.
Look at that. Yeah. So basically the separation started.
Integrity.
Yeah.
Guidance converged. Performance nominal. Upper stage RCS ready.
Copy all.
Yeah, both boosters are down, so.
Integrity. SM priming complete.
SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission.
2 minutes and 45. I can't believe it's been 2 minutes.
Ahead of service module fairing separation. Minutes into the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange. Now passing 5,000 miles per hour.
They have new footage now, much better footage than before. Yeah, this is the second one.
There's 5. Oh, that glitched.
Standing by for launch abort system jettison.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day too, like cloudless, right? No clouds today, so amazing. Just blue sky.
Team Eco 8+02.
Princess Yoda, thank you for the support.
We see the same on board, Stan.
Yeah, I don't know when we will launch again, so we'll see. I mean, we might go with people, so.
Outstanding, Stan. We have you the same.
Amy, thank you.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis II. Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer.
Very emotional, Eileen. Thank you. Yeah. This is something we are waiting for a long time, almost 50 years now, right? Oh, yeah. So a lot of people teared up when they are looking at this. Been waiting for a while. We put the technology back. Someone has to redo the whole thing to get to where we are now. So, yeah, all we might see now is the
integrity GPS processing.
4 minutes.
Stan, we see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
Oh my God, that's the one that they are seeing is the moon, folks. It's the moonrise from.
Approaching 5 minutes into the flight, Commander Reed Wiseman confirms he has visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes internal checks.
Mary, thank you for joining. Thank you for your support. That is moon.
3 engine press.
3 engine press.
On time, now passing 5 minutes 20 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. At this point, 3 good main engines are all that's needed
Rob,
to
thank
carry
you.
Integrity to a nominal main engine cutoff target. Though at this time, we're seeing 4 good engines here in Mission Control Houston. Integrity, 75 miles in altitude, 330 miles downrange, approaching 10,000 miles per hour.
10,000 miles per hour speed. Yeah, it's a very smooth way of launching it.
Integrity looking good at 6 minutes.
Same on board, Stan.
Good trajectory and engine performance. Booster officer will soon report the shutdown plan to Flight Director Judd Friedling, expected at the 7-minute mark.
It's 79 miles above the ground.
In altitude, 460 miles downrange.
Integrity, expect nominal shutdown.
They are almost half the distance to the International Space Station, 1/3 of the distance.
6 minutes 40 seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected. Again, the time of MECO was confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight. 7 minutes of mission elapsed time.
To sun.
Throttling down as we approach the...
You're finally a member. Mary, thank you for joining.
Milestone at the 7-minute 30-second mark. Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than 15,000 miles per hour.
Integrity, AOA open.
AOA open.
The window is now open for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific
Thank you, folks. So
this
this is amazing. This is amazing. I think it's a perfect launch that we had. We'll start tracking now this pretty much using the...
About 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
until the main engine
few more
of
minutes.
The Space Launch System core stage.
Few more minutes, folks.
Standing by for confirmation
if you
of
haven't,
MECO and core stage separation.
It's amazing, folks. Look at that.
Separation.
Tiny House Ranch, thank you for joining.
Core stage separated.
We see the same on board, Stan.
480,000 miles at 2,000 miles per hour.
8 minutes 40 seconds into the flight, we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory on the way to swing around the moon.
Watching with your son, Movie Man, thank you.
The Space Launch System upper stage,
good choice, good choice.
Propulsion stage, or ICPS, still attached to the Orion spacecraft. 9 minutes of mission elapsed time. Integrity crew of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth at the beginning of their journey to the moon.
What did they say? I don't know what you said.
They said they actually say hi, Kevin.
Integrity Houston, looking ahead to PRM numbers so far per the pad.
What taking picture of it? I mean, this is exciting, folks. We are going to keep watching the statistics right now. We are a bit...
Capcom Stan Love.
Yeah.
Now reminding the crew that the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition is as expected prior to booster ignition. That time being 49 minutes.
Most of the NASA
mission elapsed time.
Servers right now are overloaded. They don't have Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you for joining. Thanks for, making it part of the team, coming in here. Thank you. Yeah, so we are going to track this real time, folks. Just checking for
Integrity, good. NEDs deploy.
Yeah, the sites are overloaded. I'm trying to go to the tracking website. It's just overloaded. I think it will be better in a few minutes. Everyone probably must have gone to the site same time, so.
And Integrity Houston for PWD setup. Just a reminder, halfway open on the secondary.
We copy that, Stan. Halfway open.
Passing 11 minutes of mission elapsed time. Here, overhearing the conversation between Capcom Stan Love and Commander Reed Wiseman, already passing some milestones. We have a good nozzle extension deployment system. That is confirmed. Complete. We also have the visors.
Thank you.
It's now past the dynamic phase of flight. That is ascent.
This is not one of those normal days for NASA, I guess. So they're having tough time to maintain. So there is a real
needed. They're going to raise those
time
visors.
tracking. What they are tracking right now is this
And
website,
later in
folks.
today's
I'll
mission,
show
they
you
will,
guys.
begin to egress or get out of the suits to begin some of their initial tasks of activating some of the systems aboard in the Integrity spacecraft. It's passing 12 minutes of mission elapsed time. Again, the perigee raise maneuver that's targeted near 50 minutes of mission elapsed time, 49 minutes, 50 seconds. That's what the crew is going to be working towards. The Commander Reed Wiseman pilot Victor Glover will focus on preparing for that milestone.
Give me 1 second, folks.
In the meantime, mission
So
specialist
this is the actual launch
Jeremy Hansen
as the same as
will
what
start
they are
some
watching
of the
right now.
activation of environmental control life support
So-
systems. You may hear confirmation of their activation over the Orion
I'm going
Earth,
to
communication network.
I'm going to show you the other one.
Houston, C3 aux power back in auto.
Copy C3 aux, and we're 2 minutes to maneuver.
So if you are interested, I'm going to put this out there so that you can all watch this live. So if you, I'm putting this in the chat with you folks. So if you are interested watching live, what they are showing on NASA website, I put everyone link.
13 minutes and 30 seconds of mission elapsed time. We're going to continue to follow the
So
crew
that
of the
link you
Artemis
can
II
go
mission.
and
They
you
are
are watching
beginning
it
their
live.
journey around the
Right
moon
now
to
it is
verify the
268
systems that will
miles
take us to
altitude.
its surface. An incredible ascent.
At 300
Artemis II
miles,
is underway.
350
Wiseman,
miles,
Victor
we are
Glover,
close to
Christina Cook, and
International
Jeremy
Space Station.
Hansen
So
begin their journey to the moon. Still milestones to come up as we await solar array deploy and the critical burns that will get Integrity into high Earth orbit around the Earth before engines are fired to get us around
So
the moon.
this is what even
We'll keep
NASA is
tabs
watching
on
now.
Integrity
This
and
is
its crew from
actually
here in
the
Mission Control Houston.
way they are going to
But
look
for
at
now,
it.
We're going to send it back to you, Megan and Nicole. At the
They
Kennedy
said
Space
distance
Center.
to the
Very
moon,
jealous
but
to
that's
hear
not
how
true
the launch
because
experience was
it's not going
over
to the
on the
moon
Space
at this
Coast.
moment. It is still
Yeah, Gary,
doing
people are just
multiple
joining us. Welcome back to the Space
orbits.
Coast, where we just saw Artemis II liftoff 14 minutes ago. And wow, what an amazing launch, and an emotional one too. As soon as the rocket lifted off, Nicole, you had tears in your eyes, I had tears in my eyes, and we had all these people around us cheering. It was amazing.
Yeah, the energy was wonderful. I mean, it was a beautiful launch.
I put that
you know, we've got
on the
4 friends and
side
family
for
members who did the
myself.
moon. It's
So
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
thank you for joining. I know like some of you are dropping, so before you drop,
Yeah, so
thank you
so
everyone
proud
for
of them.
coming in.
You know,
Appreciate
we don't
your
have the
support.
words in the English
Please make
language
sure
to
you
describe this
subscribe.
kind of an event
We will
and
track
pride,
the
love,
Artemis
so many emotions,
with,
you know,
with our
They are
telescopes.
truly breaking some barriers.
Yeah, if the
and
NASA site
hopefully,
is
you know,
down,
as Gary just said,
try
they've got a long
a
day
different
ahead of them,
browser.
so wishing them well on everything.
Use
but so
like
far,
some
what a
other
beautiful
browser.
launch to
It
watch.
may not
Yeah,
work
to
with
be
the
returning
Chrome.
to the
It
lunar
might
orbit
work with
in more
something
than
else.
50 years.
Try it.
Maybe they go farther from Earth than any other humans before them. Maybe they see parts of the moon that we've never seen before.
It's right now flying at 1,000, sorry, 17,000.
milestones that we break in just a 10-day mission.
Yes, what a way
17,694 miles
Yeah, how do you
per
feel?
hour.
I mean, we saw some
That's
beautiful
amazing.
shots we were covering of course, the rocket, of course, the Earth falling away as we continued up into our ascents, but also some
Folks,
of those
that's a
crowd
real-time
shots where we
watching,
saw young
folks.
and old, just emotional, overcome
Thank
by
you, thank
this
you.
history-making moment.
Man, we are going back to the moon for all, and we saw that today. We saw that in all the crowds. And yeah, you guys just saw that view, the sunrise or sunset, I guess. They just made it over the crest of the Earth, and you could see the sun peeking over. One of my favorite views from space, and I can't imagine what they're looking at now, and I can't wait to see what they're looking at in about 5 or 6 days.
Yeah, and you know, I know a lot of people are like, you know what, I'm surprised this launched on the first try,
They
because
haven't
know,
seen,
like, any
we
little
haven't
thing,
seen
we
the
have to
crew
be,
video
keep
yet.
safety in mind.
I wanted
We
to
wanna
see
make
the
sure we're
video
ready
of the
to go,
crew.
but we were ready to go, and I think it surprised a lot of people. What a wonderful surprise on this Wednesday evening.
It did, you know, and it kind of surprised me as well. But, you know, it's just a testament to the team here that has been working so hard on Artemis. You know, Artemis 1, we learned a ton of lessons. We learned a ton from the wet dress for
thank you
Artemis 2.
everyone
We were
for
able to go
coming in.
fix those things. We
Appreciate
even had a couple mishaps
your
today, not
support.
mishaps, but a couple couple
I
anomalies
wanted
today that the
to
team
track this.
creatively came up with
You will
solutions
see
It's just a testament to
multiple
the teamwork
streams,
that gets
multiple
us
videos
to the moon.
coming from
And so we can continue
our website,
Christina, Reed, Victor,
the
and
YouTube
Jeremy
channel.
on their way now to the moon in Earth's orbit and awaiting the next in-flight milestones, deploying Orion's solar arrays. So why don't we get back in with Mission Control and Gary.
I'm waiting for the mission control to see if they show us.
Hey, thank you, Megan. Again, we're following along in the action. It is a long day. They have a number of procedures they need to get to immediately in their timeline.
And Integrity Houston, cross-tie is on board per the FCDEM.
We copy Houston. Thank you.
Cross-tie referring to flight controllers here initiating a connection between some of the batteries aboard the Orion spacecraft, allowing for an even distribution of power. This is the flight control teams that took us through ascent of the Artemis II mission today.
This room
Right
we'll be watching forever, folks.
Passing 18 minutes of mission
We'll be watching this room forever now.
The Orion spacecraft integrity and the in-rim cryogenic propulsion system are maneuvering tail to sun.
Yeah, this will. Oh my goodness! Look at their
momentary prop caution.
view. That's fantastic view.
And Reed, no action. We're looking at it.
Oh, thank you.
Verifying
Angels, thank you for saying that. No, I wanted him to come because
aboard integrity.
you know why, right? So
propulsion engineer confirming that no action is needed at this time. They're pressing through with their nominal procedures to prepare for the perigee raise maneuver. And of course, the solar array wing deploy.
Reliance is a great group name.
The solar ring.
Thank you for saying that. We haven't figured out the observatory name.
Follow the mission until that deployment.
We haven't figured out.
Successful launch
so
is
we'll
just
see.
The
I mean,
the deployment of the solar arrays and successful confirmation that those solar array
it
wings
happens
are drawing
naturally,
power
right? So
is a significant milestone and says to the flight control teams that we will continue on today's mission. Power needs to be drawn to continue
like
some of the
aliens.
next milestones. Until then, the AOA open option that was called up upon ascent, the aboard once around.
You know, now there is almost ufology. The UFO activities
at the time that
are becoming a religion by itself. They call it UFO religion, right? So even there are multiple religions within UFO community. I can't believe that. Glenn, thanks for coming in.
Give us just 1 minute. And Stan, you can read it. Ike is ready to copy.
Roger.
Yeah, look at the engine burn, folks.
1 second earlier at 5:1 minutes 26 seconds.
So this is the maneuver burn. Oh, so their burn is on. Yeah. Actually, you can see the burn, folks.
Are starting to deploy. Thermal knives are firing.
We concur. Thanks for the report.
So on the left side, you are seeing the NASA's YouTube channel
reports that you just heard on
replay. On the right side, we are seeing the website link that I sent you.
Has maneuvered tail to sun.
So
the RL-10 nozzle.
Yeah, way up north. Thank you for coming in. Yep.
The solar array deployment sequence has.
Glenn, thank you for coming in. Yeah.
With the deployment.
Do go back to the beginning and watch if you haven't watched.
Position.
Yeah, we are seeing the burn. They call it maneuver burn for the putting that in the Earth's orbit. They'll be there in the orbit 2 times, right?
The teacher's hand over at the pad. That message meant the crew was provided some preliminary numbers of when to expect handovers between the tracking and data relay satellites. Currently orbiting Earth at an altitude of 545.
You are smart. Wade, you are really smart.
Above the Earth.
Raelian is like
Earth
Neil and Ray. Oh my
system,
God.
the tracking and data relay satellites.
Oh my God.
Geosynchronous satellites that are
No,
stationed about
I haven't thought about it at all. I was thinking more like alien. So
after the apogee rays burn that occurs later today,
now I need to seriously
burn
think.
Itself will put them in an altitude that surpasses.
I need to seriously
the
think
range
that
of the tracking and data relay satellites, and they will transition to the deep space network today.
And integrity for prop messages, we see 2 temperature measurements right near the line. It's that momentary message you saw earlier. We're going to suppress those. It's CM helium heater 2 T1 and heater 1 T1. They're going suppressed.
Integrity, thank you. We see the same.
I'm checking something, guys. Give me a second. I wanted to see if we can start seeing this on the Stellarium. So and we can add it if it is not there yet.
This is Mission Control Houston, passing 23 minutes of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. This is after a launch that began at 5:35 and 12 seconds Central Time, 6:35 and 12 seconds PM Eastern Time.
So I'm going to find how to bring
right
the
now,
orbits
the orientation you're seeing
into the
from our arrow visualization that translates some of the telemetry that we're getting from the spacecraft and puts it into a model so you can follow along on some of the milestones that we are following here. The RL-10 nozzle that you see at the left end of your screen, though it is currently not firing, that nozzle is pointed towards the sun, and the solar arrays are currently deploying. From this visualization, they look fully stowed in a position.
Integrity, we are happy to report that Jeremy has the O2 sensors on.
Copy O2 sensors.
Again, Commander Reed Wiseman and pilot Victor Glover overseeing the deployment of the solar arrays. And we'll follow the attitude maneuver changes.
I'm checking something, guys. Give me a second.
Burn of the ICPS engine, the perigee raise maneuver.
Integrity Houston, we see 4 saws deployed and latched, ready for ATO preferred.
Yeah, we're almost there in the procedure stand, and we see the same thing.
And Integrity Houston, we are seeing a 7-second miscompare between the MET on Orion and ICPS. We'd like you to read us the MET from your center status bar and for the ICPS on StackSum.
Working on getting the visual. We are looking at any other.
We see a absolutely precise alignment. MET 25, 14, 15, 16, precisely aligned with ICPS MET.
So right now.
Thank you for that. We'll investigate a ground issue.
And Houston Integrity, ATO preferred set.
Copy, ATO preferred.
So the distance right now is 730 miles. Distance to the moon.
Mission Control Houston, 25 minutes, 45 seconds into the flight of Artemis II. We have confirmation that all 4 solar array wings are deployed and latched. This is the configuration needed to switch to ATO preferred, which you did hear confirmed from pilot Victor Glover. That mode has been switched.
I'm looking for the inside
There's also
view,
a discussion
folks.
with Capcom Stan Love and Commander Reed Wiseman about the alignment of the MET clocks on the Orion spacecraft and the ICPS. Commander Reed Wiseman confirmed the clocks are in sync, no issues. They're going to investigate it on the ground. We're proceeding with today's mission. 26 minutes of mission elapsed time and counting.
26 minutes, folks. 26 minutes into the mission. Yeah, that's something. No, once the capsule gets released and when it is going towards the moon, you will see the wings faithful. You don't see it now. They didn't deploy it yet. This is right now orbiting the Earth. It's going to be there with a control burn for some days, couple of days. Who is filming all this? No, there is nobody. That is an animation. What you are looking at is an animation, a real-time animation. Like the data is correct, but the picture is just an animated picture with all the sensors, controls, everything else. So folks, that we'll watch for a few more minutes. If not, we'll give up a little bit. We'll see if there is anything else going on. At this moment, they cut out the video already. Let me see if...
This is Mission Control Houston. We're approaching 28 minutes of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. At this point, we've had a successful liftoff from the pad at 5:35 p.m. and 12 seconds p.m. Central Time, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. We've had a good main engine cutoff, core stage separation, and a good trajectory to begin today's mission. Right now, the spacecraft has maneuvered tail to sun. We're standing by for another maneuver to maneuver into the burn attitude. This is where the RL-10 engine of the ICPS is pointed in the correct orientation for the.
If you are hearing ICPS,
we did hear confirmation
that is the interim cryogenic propulsion stage.
The pad, which means it was
it's a pretty long name.
Prior to liftoff.
I'm going to put it in there. ICPS.
Channel 1 to unfiltered and to BFS.
So what this does is it is going to push the spacecraft, the Orion capsule, from Earth's orbit towards the moon. That's the key. Yeah, look at that, guys. One wing opened.
Capcom Stan Love reading up to the crew.
You guys are seeing it?
They will switch the navigation source from channel 1, standing by for confirmation that that switch has occurred. Pilot Victor Glover will receive confirmation when, and as at least watching to confirm.
Yeah, there is no more air. Where they are right now, they are 887 miles. So that's like almost away from International Space Station, where they are right now.
Inside 20 minutes.
So they are
from the time of ignition of the perigee raise maneuver.
Yeah, they are in the.
We did have a successful.
They are away. Basically, they are into the
solar array wings.
Inside the magnetosphere, but they are at the edges of beginning of the magnetosphere.
Raise maneuver. Of course, flight controllers here in Mission Control Houston will continue to evaluate that everything is good before committing.
From now, for next
maneuver does raise the
another
point in the orbit from 15
10,
to
15, 20,000 miles.
100 nautical
they still have magnetosphere, so they are still good.
Low Earth orbit and hit the target for the apogee raise burn. That will put them in a high Earth orbit for the remainder of the day and set them up for the right position to execute the translunar injection and head to the moon tomorrow.
So they're heading to the moon tomorrow.
The duration of the perigee raise maneuver is 26 seconds. It's a relatively short burn, but it does raise the perigee and do the job to get into the correct position before firing that main engine on the ICPS. The pad had a TDRS handover. This is the tracking and data relay satellites. East to west, they are geosynchronous satellites.
Almost there. They are putting that in a higher orbit.
And as Orion makes its
towards launching towards the moon.
Right
it's
now,
still in the Earth's orbit, but on a higher orbit.
The west coast of Africa, at an altitude of about 923 statute miles, and counting. The perigee raise maneuver is not executed at the perigee. It is rather executed on the, actually closer to the apogee. But what it does is it raises the perigee at the other end of the orbit to 100 nautical miles.
That is something, folks.
The 26-second duration burn does not conflict with the time that they've reported of the tracking and data relay satellite handover from TGERS east to west. Again, geosynchronous satellites that are used not only by Integrity today, but the International Space Station as well.
Their time is going to be different than our time right now. So they have to sync their clocks inside their satellites.
That time of handover is 51 minutes, 26 seconds. Plenty of margin before the perigee raise maneuver cutoff happens, and the trajectory is analyzed to see whether it was a good burn. Good burn means that the burn was performed as expected.
Thank you.
Trajectory on course for that 100 nautical mile perigee target mark.
We will follow with the telescope. We are not in a rush. They haven't gone anywhere. They are still around
those
Earth.
Sticking with us on NASA Plus and following along on our coverage, we will continue to follow and to cover the mission until. We'll continue to cover the mission 24/7.
They are using the cryogenic engine.
But we'll wrap up our coverage here shortly. And now that solar array wing deployment has occurred on NASA Plus and
they are pretty much done
Amazon
for today.
Prime.
So we will end up as well.
Again, we will continue coverage 24/7 at the NASA YouTube channel.
So
for those that want to see
Tony,
all of the upcoming milestones, there are select times where we will be coming back to NASA Plus. And
so Tony, you are saying, yeah, you are correct. They are using liquid oxygen, not oxygen, but liquid oxygen. They use both liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen.
Mission, we do want to make sure that we are maintaining transparency in the mission.
You can track at those speeds, yes. We can track a lot more than that. I mean, our asteroids are faster than
Christina Cook and Jeremy
these
Hansen on their mission around the moon.
These shuttles, I mean, this is 1,000 miles per hour. That's like really snail speed compared to any asteroids and
Inside
comets.
Integrity at this time. Again, the solar array wings.
Thank you very much, team. Thank you for coming in.
Maneuvering to its burn.
Appreciate everyone coming in.
Of the
relax.
Maneuver.
Everything is good so far.
Overseeing these steps is primarily done by.
I'm just looking at if there is any new data. So. For a couple of more minutes.
Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen focusing on some of the system activation inside of Orion, namely the environmental and control and life support systems. The activation and checkout of some of these critical systems are very important to continuing on the mission, making sure that those systems are in a good condition and in a reliable condition to provide the necessary environmental and control needs of the crew, with humans on board through the duration of the mission that extends 10 flight days. Standing by for an update to the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition. Should be right up to the crew very shortly.
Integrity Houston, updated PRM numbers when you're ready to copy.
All right, Houston, we are ready to copy.
TIG is 2 seconds earlier at 4 minutes, 48 seconds. TIGO unchanged at 26 seconds.
49, 48, TIGO 26.
I'm just checking, folks. Give me a second. It's still, the sites are not still loading yet. Once they load, I'll show you.
This is Mission Control Houston. With that update, we are approaching a little more than 13 minutes from the time of ignition of the perigee raise maneuver. That time updated to be 2 seconds earlier was 49 minutes, 50 seconds of mission elapsed time. We'll now move to 49 minutes, 48 seconds. The duration of the burn, that's what was referred to as the T-GO, will still remain at 26 seconds. Relatively short duration burn, again, just raises the perigee of the orbit today. Making sure they hit the mark on that time of ignition is the primary concern of Commander Reed Wiseman and pilot Victor Glover. Mission Specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen inside activating those environmental control and life support systems. At this time, all 4 crew members are wearing the launch and entry suits.
Integrity Houston, for Optimus on the PCD, we have time update instructions when you're ready.
And Houston, Integrity, we copy. Hands are pretty busy at this time. I think we will call you back when we're ready for that.
All right, that one is not urgent. 2 minutes to maneuver to PRM attitude.
We are watching and concurred. 90 seconds, maybe.
Wow.
Pilot Victor Glover confirming that that maneuver less than 2 minutes. Again, that the point of that maneuver is to point the main engine of the ICPS, the RL-10 engine, in the proper orientation to execute that 26-second burn. It needs to point in the correct position to achieve the goal of raising the perigee to 100 nautical miles. You heard some of the environmental control system activations over Orion to Earth. Jeremy Hansen activated the O2 sensors.
I can't believe the ground control is asking, and they said, my hands are full.
With during all of the activations here on the ground in Mission Control Houston, Flight Director Judd Freeling is doing a poll with all flight controllers in the room to see if we are in a go position to go ahead and execute the perigee raise maneuver. Once concluded, Stan Love will report it back up to the crew, and we'll stand by for that.
Integrity Houston, MCC polls go for PRM, pending attitude and saws. Go for PRM, pending attitude and saws.
Hey, we copy. MCC is go. Maneuver starting.
Yeah, these websites are all very, very busy, folks.
Time, the maneuver to the burn attitude has begun. The maneuver also is paired with reorientation of the solar array wings that have been deployed. They will have various positions throughout the duration of the flight. Of course, solar array is meant to maximize the draw of power from the sun. So when deployed, we're in a biased solar array wing configuration that was called solar normal. This allows for the greatest surface area of the solar array wings.
Thank you, Darfan, thank you.
Powering up
appreciate everyone for joining. I know, like, there are a lot of you watching
a cross tide was
the live stream. Appreciate that. Oh, there is a 7.4 earthquake.
Battery buses that are
the sea after the launch possible. They happen all the time.
However, for the perigee raise maneuver,
I don't think that is anything to do with this launch.
Put into a position to take on the loads imparted by the ICPS main engine.
Let me check
when they execute the 26-second burn. You can see in the animation here, the solar array wings are in motion, and the attitude is being reconfigured to point the engine in the correct direction. Those solar array wings being pointed forward.
I'm just looking at the USGS website to see if there is any new data out there. Yeah, there is one 7.4.
You're getting a live look inside the Artemis II mission flight control room. The team you see here oversaw the ascent of our 4 astronauts inside Integrity, launching at 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Now, again, this room will be occupied 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with flight controllers shifting on 3 shifts to oversee 24/7 operations of Artemis II while in flight. We will cover that live on the NASA YouTube channel, and we'll be covering that around the clock as we begin to wrap up our coverage here on NASA Plus. Before I do want to send it over to our colleagues at the Kennedy Space Center. And to my colleagues, it was a pleasure to join the teams at the Kennedy Space Center and be a part of such a historic launch. Here in Houston, again, we're turning our attention to the mission. And for now, we'll say farewell and thank you to our colleagues there for today's launch coverage. We'll see you again soon for Splashdown. This is Mission Control Houston, sending it back over to Megan and Nicole at the host desk.
So
thank you, Gary. And yes,
yeah,
it's
they are signing off,
to
folks.
Be a part of this historic mission that started right
thank
here.
Thank you. Appreciate all the support.
It was such an amazing sight.
Fantastic,
to be a part.
Fantastic views. Thank you, folks. Thank you for coming in as well. I will wrap up. I just wanted to show you guys the earthquake somebody reported. So just checking in to see where it is. Oh, it's off of Alaska. Yeah, I think these are pretty common, folks. I don't think that has nothing to do with our space mission. We can say that for sure. It could be very well to do with the usual. We can track the quakes and see how it is. At this moment, just wanted to wrap up where we are today. The altitude right now is around 1,300 miles from the surface of the Earth, and it is flying at 14,000 miles per hour. Amazing. We are 45 minutes into the flight, so we are quite a bit far away from the Earth right now. We have 239,000 miles to go to the moon. So it's quite a bit. They almost made, I would say, 5% on their way to the moon. But of course, they have a long way to go. They are in a 10-day mission, so it takes a while. So we'll keep tracking it. We are going to track it with our telescopes. We'll track the location of this of Artemis, where it is going. Thank you everyone for coming in. Appreciate each and every one of you joining today. You made us a part of the family. That's what some people said. I totally agree with that. It was a fantastic moment to watch live. Thank you again, and stay tuned. We are going to report. I'll post more data, more videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. It's free. If you join as a member, that's great. Thank you very much for that. So you will see more live events and more live videos, and also regular videos as much as possible. If I hear anything, you will hear from me directly on this. I will immediately go live. I'll keep track of everything. So if something is going on, just make sure you subscribe. You get a notification. We are going to come live here. Thank you, folks.